Hello and welcome back to Midlander Gaming, and I am doing a project update in this video for the Waterloo Epic game. I am still working through the learning to play the game for myself, so the last episode of that should be out shortly. Until then, I just wanted to do a brief overview of where I am with an army. So as you can see here, we have a reasonable amount, I think enough to play a small game. So we have 4 battalions of infantry fully painted. I just need to finish the base on these guys. A 5th battalion in the middle of being painted. We have a artillery battalion or artillery unit ready. We've got 3 brigade commanders or generals here. We've got the start of another artillery unit, so these are the horse artillery this side and infantry foot artillery this side. So we've got start of those as well as some dragoon cavalry completed. So a reasonable amount on. I'd be happy enough to play with them in this format just to learn the rules, and that's probably what I'll do very, very soon. We've also got quite a lot of cavalry primed and ready to be painted and in the middle of being painted, so I am still getting through these. I know I'm also doing some bolt action, so if you're into bolt action, there's some other videos in the process there. So I'm trying my best, along with work and children and other commitments, so I'm getting there, but apologies if it's taking a little bit longer. So let's just have a quick closer look at some of the models. So we've showed some of these previously. So we've got I think eventually once I've got enough infantry, I'll convert this into my foot soldiers, foot guard, the better unit, but for now I'll use them obviously as line infantry. So we've got those guys there. We also have, well, there's some more here the same, so blue collars and cuffs on those units. These guys I've done as yellow, so these are going to be a different brigade. There's the command section. Obviously, not, like I said, I've not based this one yet, but it's getting there. We have the 95th, a unit of those. Now these aren't painted the best because a lot of these models were damaged with the spray, so they're enough for gaming though, to be fair. Once you're quite far away, they look okay. And then we've also got some, what I've not really showed before, is some artillery. Got some of those already. Get a bit closer in. So there we go, just messed around on the base, just adding, after seeing other people's bases and looking far better than mine, I've added a lot more flock and some coloured flock and things just to give it a bit more life, I suppose. So that's what we've got for those guys. And then obviously I think we've seen him before, so that was my bit of a damaged brigade commander, but he's again good enough for gaming with. But what we've got now are Wellington himself, painted him up recently. Again, just did a bit more on the base, just added a bit more flock and some flowers and things. Again, pretty much all contrast paints on him with a couple of washes. So contrast paints really are a lifesaver at this scale. And we have my personal favourite, Sir Picton, in his top hat and with his umbrella. So I'll try and get the focus back. There we go. Really like that fella. He looks cool with his top hat and civilian clothing. Oh yeah, so there we go. So there's where we are at. Sorry, mumbling my words. Like I say, I think there's enough now for a game. I could possibly split it into, so I'm thinking 2 small brigades. So for example, I don't know, say Picton leading these 2 infantry brigades at the back maybe, and then Wellington having these 2 infantry brigades and then a small artillery attachment, and then possibly even a small cavalry brigade as well. So I think with that, there's enough to have a small game if I can get an opponent, and it should give me a little bit of everything to try out the rules. So I've got some cavalry, lots of infantry, artillery, and all the brigade commanders. So yeah, so I think once I've done the last chapter of the Learn to Play game series, Learn to Play the game series, I will go into a trial battle report. It might even be on my own, just to get a game underway and get something on the channel, and also practice filming a battle report, because I'm not sure how well it's going to go with just a phone, but I will try my best. So there we go. I will continue to get these painted up. I have slowed down a little bit as I've been painting up some bolt action, but I'll get moving on these again and try and get them, what you've got here and what we've got in here, a bit closer to being finished. Kind of dreading all the cavalry, I've got to admit, but we'll see. So there we are. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Before I do go, I just wanted to introduce you to Crom Creeper's channel here. It's my good friend who's going to be playing the Prussians. So here he has painted up the Prussian General Gneisenau on his channel. So if you are interested in these techniques, and it's well worth giving him a view anyway. He's going to go over various painting techniques, which you can probably apply to lots of different scenarios or theatres. I know he's going to do some Star Wars work shortly, and he's got some 40k bases, but here he's got some epic here on the channel, and there will be some more coming. So this is his channel here, Crom Creeper versus the Miniature World. It will take you through his priming and zenithal spraying of the miniatures on the channel. So yeah, it's well worth giving them a view and you know, see if there's anything there for any techniques or whatever to pick out. Yeah, and he does some good work. He's got an Instagram channel as well, does some commissions, so it's well worth checking him out. And hopefully when he's got his full army painted, we should have one beautiful and one okay, that's mine being the okay, painted armies to do some battle reports on. So yeah, give him a check out. I'll put a link on the screen, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you all again soon.